Hey guys, it's Adam here, and welcome to another episode of Commenting on Comments, where I comment on the comments that you guys left on the videos. Without further ado, let's roll that intro and get on with some comments. Alrighty guys, our first comment here is from Jack Thompson, and they say, Adam, I've noticed it might be time to get a pair of glasses. You squint while reading the comments. I think all the time in front of the computer fucks our eyes up. I know this from experience. Best of luck. Well, the only reason why I do squint while I'm in front of the camera is, or I'm doing commenting on comments, reading the comments, is because, I just fucking looked at them again. I got the light off the camcorder. I got two LED bulbs here. I got another twirly bulb here, which is going to be getting replaced with an LED bulb. Up top, I have two 200-watt halogen bulbs. So it's throwing a lot of light on me, and it kind of blinds me when I accidentally look at them. Especially this light on the camera. I should have that one turned off. So I tend to squint to try and get my color seeing back, because everything tends to go black and white after a while. It's pretty fucked. Rob's Vlog says, $15 for cardboard pizza. I pay $15 at Pizza Hut for two topping pizzas. Canada's prices are crazy compared to us. Compared to the US. Well, yeah, it's a given. You price our liquor versus yours, you price our cars versus yours, you price anything that we got versus yours, and you guys pay a lot less, but I think minimum wage down there is a lot less than up here too, so that has something to do with it maybe. Old Guy 1944 says, is it possible to change my subscription display from a grid to the old column format? The grid display sucks. Yeah, all you need to do is in the top right hand corner of your subscription feed, you'll see these two icons here, these three here. This one here I believe is the grid, and this one here I believe over here is the list, or vice versa. The one with the lines, click on that and it'll put it back in the list view, and it's way easier, I find anyway. Some people like the grid, some people like the list. I prefer the list. JMurray01 says, good to see you got the snowblower running 100%. You're getting much more confident with repairing equipment now. I got it going 100%, but I'm still kind of not sure why I keep breaking the recoil, and I know it's not going to be the last time I break that thing. Something's fucking jamming up in there. I'm going to spray her down with some WD-40 and see if I can free up whatever's bunging. And hopefully, because all you got to do is jam a screwdriver in there when it gets stuck, and just lightly tap it a bit, and it gradually sucks it back in. So I think something's kind of rusted at the end of the spool, or there's dirt in there maybe. I've never serviced a recoil before, so I might look up some YouTube videos and maybe tackle that one later on. But I got the electric start too, so if that ever shifts the bed, not a big deal. M. Espada says, I saw you parking in front of the beer store and Googled their prices. Holy shit, this is expensive. You get 20 bottles of beer, 500 ml, for $15 here in Germany. Holy fuck, 500 milliliter bottles of beer? Our bottles of beer are 341 milliliters, so you're getting like 159 more mil. $15 for 20. Fuck, bud, do you have room in your house? I want to move to Germany. That could be Germanic. Could try. For that kind of price on beer, I'd fucking try my tits off. Cam M says, how come the inside of your garage door is lime green? Love your vids and have been watching for a while. Keep it up. Have been through a lot, so keep on trucking. Okay, the inside of the garage door, I painted it lime green in an attempt to turn it into a green screen. That's exactly it. I bought chroma green paint, painted the inside of the garage with it, tried it out, but there was one problem. Because the garage door is not a flat surface, it's all like fucking bubbly, and it's got like framing around the window insert things and all that shit. There's a lot of casted shadow, so it doesn't quite work out that well. And lighting is another issue in there for the green screen. So it never really quite worked out the way I hoped it would. What I should have done was put some eye hooks up there and just hung a bed sheet like I have behind me and made that a green screen. Its initial intentions were to be used back in the day for when I was doing the videos of Mr. Airsoft Pony. But those came to a brutal end as I ran out of inanimate objects to put bullets into. I8 ON E8U says, wait, I8 ON E8U? I don't know. It says, I hear you talk funny voices. You said in a prior video that you had to do a call with a lady in French. How come we never hear you speak French? Do. The reason why I don't speak French on the vlogs is because I don't know how many people out there understand French. Ben, si tu veux que je parle français, là, maudit tabarnak, je vais te parler français, mais je pense pas que tu peux pas me comprendre, là. Je pense pas. Si tu peux me comprendre, là, pèse sur le numéro 1. Non, fais pas ça. Fais pas ça. Calice. Calice, tabarnak. Fucking swearing in French. See what you did? Dev Neely says, Adam, what would you recommend for a first-time cheap vape pen or box? I would recommend an iStick 50 if they still make them, or the iStick 100. And for your tank, I would say either go Nautilus, Atlantis, or Subtank. The Subtank by Kanger is nice. I like it a lot. It's a good little starter tank. So is the Atlantis. The Nautilus is if you're looking to be on a budget, but watch the fuck out. There's a lot of Chinese clone version of the Nautilus, Atlantis, and Subtank, and they're shit. Smokey Tokerson, great fucking name, bud, says, was you ever into BMX as a kid growing up? If so, any funny stories or skateboarding? Well, I used to skateboard when I first started high school. Actually, before that, in grade 7, we used to skateboard, but I used it as a mode of transportation, not a mode of trying to break bones. Literally, we would skateboard to school, skateboard home, and then the same with biking. I just used it to bike to school, bike home. And I had a BMX from like the age of 4 until the age of 10 when I got a mountain bike with gears. But before that, it was all about the BMX life. But I never did tricks or anything. I just rode the thing as a method of transportation, you know. Ford Windsor 351 says, when noodles are added to chili, it's no longer chili. It's goulash or chop suey. Oh. Okay. So I'm glad I didn't add noodles to my chili today. Beaker Video says, hey Adam, Nickelback does suck balls. What is your favorite band or artist? I have found Five Finger Death Punch is pretty good. What do you think? Actually, I like Five Finger Death Punch. They're not too bad. At least they can fucking play their instruments, which is more than I could say for Nickel Crack. I don't know. Like, I got a couple bands that I like. I really like. My number one favorite band right now is Tragically Hip. I fucking love the Hip. They got great tunes, and that shit comes on the radio, and right away I dial her up to 10. Like every fucking time. The Hip comes on, volume goes up. And people, that's all we got for this episode of Comedy on Comments. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Any questions, comments, concerns, throw them down below. Don't forget, if you don't comment, I can't make this content. So that your comments, no content. So comment away, and until next time, guys, peace the frig out.